Hi again. You may have watched the first video and learned that reality is fundamentally mental. God's imagination is what reality is. And therefore, reality is, the way we experience it, is somewhat of an illusion. And you may be tempted to listen to that and think that if that's true, then why should I take life seriously? Why should I just, not participate in this game, in this play, in this illusion? And I would say that is a huge mistake. Understanding that the universe is mental does not imply that one can live as if the world is unreal or that its natural laws can be ignored. The Kybalion addresses this exact misconception through the concept of the divine paradox. So, from the perspective of the absolute, of God, of the all, of the universal consciousness, the universe can indeed be likened to a dream, a meditation, or a mental construct of some sort. Yet from our perspective, our relative perspective as human beings, as finite bodies within this creation, the universe's forces and phenomena are tangible and very consequential. The Kybalion explicitly warns against what he calls half-wisdom. This occurs when one person grasps the mental nature of reality but interprets it superficially, concluding that one may act as though life is merely an imaginary play. And individuals who adopt this attitude resemble sleepwalkers blindly stumbling through existence. Inevitably, they're going to get broken against the rocks and going to walk into something, right? You can't ignore the physical laws. Even if at its deepest level, matter is simply mental energy vibrating at a low frequency, its manifestations within our plane are concrete and unavoidable. So understand the practical consequences of denying physical reality. Modern interpretations of mentalism reinforce this principle, saying that knowing that the universe is mental is just the acknowledgement that our experience of the world is actively shaped by our mental processes. And we'll get into that in later videos going forward. But the point of this particular video, before I get lost in explanations, is to remind you that you cannot escape reality, but you must operate within it consciously and intelligently, right? This video is just a warning for you not to fall into half-wisdom, and to know that the power of knowing that the universe is mental means that your mental faculties can bend reality, but not for you to think that you can just not take life seriously and live life and just keep going forward like nothing exists and everything's an illusion. You have been warned.